Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back to YouTube recording. This is very weird. Haven't recorded anything for like over a month. We're doing some The Binding of Isaac, which recently had a giant new official mod added as content. It's like a big giant mod called Anti-Birth. I never played it, but it was really popular in the Isaac community. Recently was added officially to the game as like the final, from what I understand, the final big update. For those that don't know, I'm a massive Isaac fan. Over on the Switch version, I have everything done on Repentance up until the new release, which if you know Isaac, that's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of hours. That's a lot of runs. However, I reset my file on Steam, which is what we're playing now. And I'm probably going to wait until the Switch version of Repentance comes out to switch over to that and then play that. And then probably have better runs, because on this one I don't have too much unlocked, but we're still gonna see some new stuff. We might try to go down the new path, yada yada yada. This is probably not everyone's cup of tea, Isaac in general, especially on this channel, but I don't care. I like Isaac a lot and it's a lot of fun, so we're gonna jump into a run. Let's do it. So last time I beat something, we have the end there. It's been so long since I did the basic stuff. I don't really remember, you know, what this determines or what I have to do now, but we're just gonna try to beat a run, basically. Could do a challenge. Challenges are really fun. I have this entire list done except for the new stuff on the Switch version, but have not done all this stuff on the Steam version. But no, let's do a normal run. We're gonna do a new run. So if you look in the top left, that paper shows what you've done. So with Isaac, the character Isaac, for instance, I've beaten Mom's Heart, I've beaten Isaac, and I've beaten the devil, and I've beaten, or Satan, and I've beaten Delirium, all on hard. That's the red outlines. The red outline on the paper means we got to Delirium on this character and beat him on hard. I only play on hard because what's the point of beating runs twice, right? So, my favorite characters are Isaac, Judas, and Azazel, with probably Isaac, would probably Judas being my favorite. With Judas, we have not gone to the devil, which actually I think that I need to do. So notice with Isaac, the upside down cross is there, but with Judas, it's not, which means we have not beaten Satan with Judas. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go on hard, yeah, which is much harder now. Holy crap, dude. They made hard so much more difficult. So there's a good chance I'm flat out just going to lose. I'm a dirty resetter. My favorite characters are Azazel, Isaac, and Judas, just because they're like the ones that have damage, the ones that can get a run going. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, read it and weep. I'm a dirty resetter and I am proud. I'm a dirty resetter and I'm proud. So I'm going to sit here and reset until I get something decent. I don't need anything overpowered or anything like that. Just something decent. Because if you watch my streams lately, Isaac's RNG has destroyed me. And I'd like to just kind of have some good chance of getting a run going. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're going to sit here. That actually might be it. I think that's an all stats up. It's been a while since I played Isaac, so I'm very, very rusty. I need to de-rust. I think, though, that is Capricorn, which means that's an all stats up. You can see my stats on the left there, and I probably should move my webcam, I just realized, because you all won't be able to see the map. Is this Capricorn? It is. Now look on the left. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Yeah, fire rate, range, and damage, mainly, and speed. And we also get a health up. Yeah, that's amazing for Judas, because Judas starts with a damage up. Also, the Book of Belial use item in the top left there. Which I will explain when we have a chance to use it. And he also starts with, yeah, more damage, which is why I like Judas a lot. And he has some really good stuff that I haven't unlocked yet on this file, which would also make him quite interesting. So, if you like hearing me explain things, this is the episode for you. One of the reasons I love streaming this game is not, what is that, Butterbean? No, that's, Louse or something? Lil Larva, the poop is moving? That's a trinket. It goes in the bottom left there, and there are certain trinkets that are just too new to the point where I'm not, like, they're not burned into my memory as to what they do. That would be one of them. I don't know what that does, but it mentioned the poop is moving, so it's probably something to do with poops, which this game has a lot of poop, a lot of blood, a lot of piss, a lot of gross things, if you didn't know. Yeah, Edmund McMillan, the original creator. Interesting dude. We're gonna press that button. We're gonna grab that soul heart. That's fantastic. We also revealed a secret room. On every floor, there's a secret room, and there is a super secret room. which is even harder to find. We're going to blow up this TNT as well. Okay, let's keep it moving. So yeah, if you enjoy me explaining things, this will be that. Oh, how dare I get hit. That's gross. Oh, you know what? I'm guessing the trinket we got in the bottom left means, like, when we shoot poops, maybe, yeah, there's a chance of, like, blue flies, which basically attack our enemies. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what that does. Whenever you kill a poop, whenever you shoot a poop can't die, duh. It will spawn some little friends to help you out, and that's really good. The blue flies, I think, deal, like, double your damage. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not, like, fully knowledgeable about when it comes to the, you know, like, specific stats or what have you. Skeleton key means we can open up all locks for free on this floor, but then it goes away after that. But yeah, on the first floor, first couple of floors, there's not too many locks or anything, so that's not going to be amazing. But yeah, let's make sure to destroy all the poops. Also, I'm going to check. Do we have... Okay, so there's a couple of things that are timed. You have to try to beat certain things within a certain amount of time. And that is the star. They're called completion marks, that bloody paper. So the star is beating boss rush. You have to get to a boss within 20 minutes and then beat that boss. So we did that, and we did it on hard because it has the red outline. And then the thing below it is Hush, which we also beat, which you have to do within 30 minutes. You have to get there within 30 minutes. So then, yeah, and we also beat Delirium. So we do not have to, that's really good, because that means with Judas, I do not have to worry about time. I don't have to go fast. I can take my time and, like, shoot all these poops and not have to rush to get to the boss rush or get to the Hush. That's a lot of ushes, isn't it? So anyways, we're doing pretty well here. I am very rusty, and this is, like, the new hard mode, like I said, is actually hard. Old hard mode used to be easy. New hard mode is genuinely a challenge. We got our first boss here, the Duke of Flies, one of the easier bosses. We're going to pop our use item in the top left, Book of Belial, which gives us 3.47 damage. You can see all my stat increases on the left there. So that already increases Judas's really high damage. You can see we're just shredding that boss. Yeah, who just constantly protects himself with flies. And that was easy. We got one of my least favorite items as a boss drop. That's unfortunate. Caffeine pill. You get speed up, size down. The thing with speed is, like, you don't want too much speed, and it's also just something I don't like seeing. I'd much rather have damage or fire rate or range, yada, yada, yada. And then, yeah, our size is down, which is good. Hitbox is smaller. And then it spawns a random pill. Pills can be good or bad. I'll use it. Why not? Lemon Party. Okay, that basically makes you piss yourself, and then, like, this all deals damage to things. So, but you have to use the pill to know what it is, so I didn't know it was going to be that. Okay, now, with Repentance, they added side routes, and I guess we should do it because I want to beat Satan just so I beat something, but I guess we should do it because if we can somehow... I still have not beaten a Repentance new route yet. So, that's why this door is here. It requires a key, but we have a skeleton key. So, actually, we're pretty efficient. We can go into this for free. And now, from here on out, all this stuff is going to be the new stuff. And I am very, very bad at it and very new to it. So, yeah, wish me luck. We got Downpour 1. Yeah, these floors, I've played them, I don't know, anywhere from like 5 to 10 times now. We got a library, and we already started with the Book of Belial since we're Judas in the top left. If we get 3 books, unless they changed it, I think it was like 3 books total. If we pick up 3 book items total, we get the Bookworm transformation, which gives us a chance of firing an extra shot, which is really good. Adds to our deeps. So I'm going to see if that's the case. Oh, wow. Do we literally just get... Oh, yeah, look at our eyes, because we have caffeine pills. So every item you pick up, like, transforms Isaac. They're all considered Isaac, even though this is Judas. They're all, like, characters Isaac is playing or whatever. Lore's weird. Anyways, Telepathy for Dummies gives us temporary homing shots. And then, will this give me Bookworm? Monster Manual. Woo! Yeah, see, that's... So, see, every now and then we get a chance to fire 2 shots at once. Which is, there's an item called... 2020 double vision, where you do that all the time. And we're just gonna pick this up and pop this because it'll give us a temporary familiar. This guy just, I think, does the same tiers as us, right? Yeah. We're gonna pick up our Book of Belial again, and let's go. Yeah, that's a pretty good start, getting Bookworm that quickly. Bookworm is one of the more powerful transformations. Yeah, again, a lot of the stuff that I'm gonna be talking about is what it used to be before the new update. Okay, so that's the Petrified Poop Trinket. It gives you higher chances of getting drops from poops. Do I want that over the blue flies? Yeah, especially because this room has a lot of poops in it anyway. So see, we got a couple of drops already. Trinkets go in the bottom left, and they basically just modify gameplay a little bit, not as much as items do, which we'll find in this golden room right here. That's an item room. That's the stuff that really modifies your game. I'm also looking for tinted rocks, rocks that have a little X on it. Oh, yeah, nickel, very good. Yeah, so that's the petrified poop in action, giving us a lot of drops from destroying poops. I think it's better than the, whatever that thing is, getting some blue flies and whatever. Okay, let's head in here and hope that we get a good item. Oh, that's right, yeah, I keep forgetting. These things are new. If they touch you, they will reduce your charge. Ooh, another nickel, nice. Nickel is just 5 pennies in the top left. We have our money. It goes up to 99 max. And we're doing pretty well with that as well. Yeah, we have a pretty strong start here, honestly. What does that do? I'm going to try to not look up anything in this episode because that's kind of lame. And I would imagine Isaac players look down upon it with their nose turned up. So the thing with the side routes is that they give you an item. Normally there's just one item and you can just get screwed on RNG. But these have the opportunity to give you a random second choice. But I think this is good. Bursting sack, spider, love. The thing with Isaac is that a lot of it's very, like, just vague as hell. Like, the whole point is for you to, like, try and figure out what the items do a lot of the time. For instance, this is new, this moldy heart. I have no idea what it does. I'm sure people are going to tell me in the comments, but I don't really want to know either. I kind of want to try to just figure it out. Ooh, now if I was a top tier Isaac player, I could have shoved that bomb into one of these blue fires. Actually, we have 6 bombs, so I will go ahead and try to see if we get lucky with the soul heart here. We did not. Blue fires can give you a soul heart drop. Soul hearts are basically the blue looking hearts in the top left. We have 2 red hearts and half of a soul heart. And that moldy heart, I have no idea what that thing does. I find them, I pick them up, they make one of my hearts moldy. I don't know what that does. It's got to do something, but it's not clear enough for me to know. Oh, okay. I was wondering. Oh, okay. Oh, that's that's a soul heart right there. Good. Okay, just scanning the room for any tinted rocks, which I'm not seeing. 4 blue fires is a good chance of getting a free soul heart. Okay, so yeah, this new zone spawns, like, just constantly spawns dudes out of the water. Like, it's all, like, water themed, at least the first couple of floors. Okay, I'm going to try to get lucky here. Wow, that's pretty unlucky, but all right. We can visit the shop, but I want to save a key for another item room. Otherwise, let's go take on the boss. Judas versus Min Min. I'm not good at this boss yet. All right, we're going to pop the Book of Belial, get 3.47 damage. That's what the Book of Belial does, by the way. Increases your damage temporarily. Okay, this guy is a bit tricky for a new boss, I would say. Okay, we have a little incubus fella, though, or succubus. There's like an incubus item and a succubus item. It's the familiar doing our damage. Man, our damage is nice. Oh, boy. Wowie zowie. All right. So this is a HP up. This will give me 1 red heart in the top left. It'll go from 2 to 3. Look at that. Now, here's how Isaac works. If you do not take red heart damage, the red heart's in the top left, on the second floor and further, so this is the second floor we're doing because we took the alternate path after the first floor, you will 100% get a devil room, which is to the left right now, which we're going to check out. In the devil room, you can exchange hearts for powerful items. Sometimes you get good items, sometimes you don't. But there's also an angel room, which is far better because angel room items are free. You don't have to exchange anything, and they sometimes can just be more powerful than devil rooms. So the play now is we go in here and check this out. What we have is Guppy's Collar, which if you die, I think every time you die, this is a roguelike, so if you die, it's permadeath and you have to restart the run. You try to beat the run. If you die, you have a 50-50 chance to, you have a 50% chance to come back to life. So, it is something, but I don't like defensive items typically. And then this is what? I always get that item mixed up with there's like the Satanic Bible and then there's the Book of Sin. I think that's the Satanic Bible. So that's the good one. The Book of Sin gives you a random item or something. But the Satanic Bible, I think gives you like a black heart or maybe does other things. So that would be good, but it's not worth 2 hearts right now. We're doing pretty well. I'm going to say no thank you, Mr. Devil. In fact, I might be killing you later anyways. And we're going to hope for an angel room. And you can see those chances in the bottom left. Right now we have a 0.0% chance for a devil and an angel room. Okay, we're going to go down to the next floor. So far, really, really good start. We got an all-stat up item as our first item, which is amazing. Capricorn's a really good item. And we got just basically, yeah, so far really good stuff. You can see the items, by the way, above me up there. Wait, are you guys seeing the outline of the... I don't think you are, but just I'm going to click that to make sure. Okay, so yeah, in Isaac, there's always like 2 sets of floors. So we did downpour 1, and now we got downpour 2. And again, I just have to like focus because I would have loved to do this episode just doing like Satan, because that I probably am gonna win just because I've played a lot of that, like everything up until the new stuff. This is all new to me, so there's a good chance we're gonna lose. And at certain points, I'm just gonna have to focus because Isaac is a tough game. It's a roguelike, which means it's tough. In fact, the run could die right now because I'm gonna try to go all the way, but don't put those bad vibes out there. We'll try our best. All right, let's go this way. I'm gonna pop the Book of Belial. So at the top left, that's our use item. You can have 1 use item unless you get certain modifiers. Book of Belial gives you like a temporary damage up, as I said, and it has 3 segments in the top left. That's how many rooms of enemies you have to clear in order for it to recharge. So since I used it in this room, I will have to clear 2 more after this. Wait, why did it charge up 2? Oh, did they change that? The Hanged Man card. Did they change that? Because it used to be this big room counted as 1 segment of charge, but it looks like we got 2 segments of charge because I think it was just a big room because we don't have any other items that would modify that, I don't think. Okay, we got 1 key. Let's check out our item room. What is the fly stuff I'm not usually a big fan of. They're very kind of like, effects. This one could be good, I just don't even know. I think we go for this one. Hot bombs, burning blast, +5 bombs. Okay, so that's a bomb modifier item. So now we have 8 bombs in the top left. Basically what that will do is, yeah, usually the bomb modifier items will give you 5 free bombs, which is very nice, and then have some effect for the bombs. Generally not a fan. Oh, did I just get hit? Oh, wait. I think I just got hit, but why was there not like a effect for? Yeah, like that. Like Judas. Oh, boy. Okay. I think that's the first time we took damage, which is unfortunate because we were having a pretty good time outside. Yeah, these new flies are tricky, man, because they circle around you and they go wherever you go. And if you have a brain like mine, that's incredibly confusing. Oh, man. Oh, boy. I don't even want to go for the special thing because it could just end the run right about now. Okay, so these guys are like invisible. You have to look at their shadows in the water, basically, to kill them, which is a really cool design. I like that a lot. Yeah, there were no enemies in here, so I was going to say it's probably going to be the little bucket guys that appear. Yes, sir. Now, we can bomb this for a key, which is definitely worth it, given the bombs that we have, and you can see it leaves behind a fire. I don't know if that hurts me or not, and I'm not going to try it. Also, that is the shop, and we have 2 keys. You need 1 key to enter. And, yeah, we have 34 coins. If you have, like, 15 or more, you probably want to check out the shop. So let's go check out the shop. What do we got? Ooh. We have the flashlight, or the night light, which is one of the best shop items. It slows everything that we're looking at with the light. This, I don't know what that is, but I don't think I want it. I forget what this is. My brain is telling me not to get it. I'm going to grab the soul heart, though, and I think I'm going to donate the rest of this money here. So you unlock, so this donation machine persists in between runs, and you'll also notice we got more angel room chance in the bottom left as well, but less devil room chance because we're nice and we donated. And then, like, it'll bug out to where you can't. Oh, I think they added a coin there that shows that it's jammed. I don't think that was in the game before. Okay, so yeah, so it's jammed. Boy, you know, it ain't too bad. You'll know what I'm talking about in a second here. Right? Oh, but the mirror, okay, all right, just, let's kill the boss first. Also, we have a hangman card, which let's go ahead and use. So that'll give us flight for a room. So we can go grab this chest, get a bomb and a coin. We could also bomb this concrete chest and grab a tarot card, which is going to be the Emperor card, which takes you immediately to the boss of that floor. So that's a good, anything that teleports you is really good to have for certain reasons. All right, let's take on the boss. What do we got? Judas versus the Rainmaker. This guy, I think, is like the easiest new boss. Famous last words, though. Okay, we're going to pop the Book of Belial, get that damage increase for this room. You can see our damage is massive here. Man, we just shred everything. Doing really well on the damage front. Okay. So, this is Consolation Prize. This will increase your lowest stat, which right now I guess is luck. Does it increase luck? No, it increased range. That's weird. It didn't even increase shot speed, which is lower. Yeah, that item sucks. We also got another devil room, but no angel room. Huh. So let's go check out the devil room. Ooh, that's nice. So we didn't get any items that we can trade for our hearts. Let's take out this guy first. There we go. But we did get 2 free black hearts, which are basically just soul hearts. The blue-looking hearts in the top left are the gray-looking hearts, but better, because if a black heart gets destroyed, it will blow up and damage all enemies in a room. So really good. Okay, now this is where I get a little scared, because I want to do the new stuff. It would be freaking epic if I could, like, successfully do a run on YouTube. First time I've ever recorded Isaac in a while. But I'm just worried. You'll see why. So now there's like a new thing where you find a room with a blue, like a white flame like that. You run into it. It kills you and then turns you into the Lost. So the Lost is a character that basically dies in 1 hit. There's a way to unlock something that will give you 1 free hit in each room, so that makes it a little more doable. But this is a character that you actually have to beat all the hard stuff with, which sounds impossible, but it's doable, and I've done it on the Switch version up until Repentance, with all the bosses on hard. But yeah, basically this character has flight and spectral tears, so we can shoot through things, but dies in 1 hit. So now you have to go into the mirror, like that, and it reverses the entire floor. And now we have to make it to the item room, and unfortunately that's pretty far away from the mirror. We kind of did not luck out on that. So I'm just going to go for it. We're going to stay very far away from everything and play extremely safe. Because if we get hit once, the run is over and we are dead. So yeah, I'm just going to stay very far away and play extremely passively. Because this is the scariest part of the run, at least for me, because I'm not used to the new stuff. Okay, that's 1 floor. We got to clear this 1 big room. We're going to pop the Book of Belial. And we just got to stay... Oh my gosh! That's why I hate this part of the run. Ugh, there's nothing like that before this new update. There's nothing where you just, like, to go the whole way, you have to risk dying in 1 hit. Except if you're doing a Lost run. Normally, if you're playing the Lost and you're trying to get stuff unlocked. Man, we had such a good start. And now, the worst thing is, like, I wanted to make a full episode out of this. But now, it's cut short because we died there. Ah! Dang! I hate this part, because it's just like, you can get really lucky if the mirror room is close to the item room. You could just go from the mirror room right to the item room, grab the thing, and then go back, and then you have your stats back. But like, yep, if something like that happens, run over. Gosh dang it! It's just Isaac for you. Yeah, that's one of the new things that I'm not good at yet. It depends on the room, and I'm still not used to the enemies. So like, that big fat guy shot 3 big things after vomiting stuff on the ground, and I wasn't prepared for it. Okay, let's see. Should we do a challenge then instead? What challenges do we have? Because that run was cut tragically short. Unfortunately, I don't have any, like, new challenges unlocked down here. Like, the only new challenge I had was Scatman. Everything else is unlocked because I still haven't been able to get anywhere in the new Repentance content. What's a fun one? April's Fool is fun? No. Pride Day is fun. And actually, it's very applicable, isn't it? Yeah, let's go for Pride Day. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure, because what you can do if you're trying to go for Isaac challenges is you can look up what the challenge requires so you know your end goal. So we have to kill Mom's Heart, and there are no item rooms, but there are shops. Okay, we'll give this one a go, since that was cut pretty short, and I was wanting to go all the way. So let's do Pride Day. This one gives you a bunch of random effects, if I remember right. So in the bottom left, we have Rainbow Worm, which will make your tears fire in random, like, patterns. And then in the top right, you can see we have the $3 bill, which gives you, like, random tear effects. Yeah, so you can see we're shooting nails now. Basically just cycles through all the items in the game. And we'll give you random things. You can see on the left, our stats are constantly changing because we're getting random stuff. And then we also have Rainbow Baby, which is a familiar that fires random tears. So the whole idea of this challenge is random, you know. Because, like, rainbow stuff in Isaac translates to random. So then they made a challenge in honor of that, you know, to celebrate Pride Day. So yeah, we have to get to... Oh! How dare I get hit by that? Absolute sadness. Utter. Okay. All right, so anyways, we have to get to Mom's Heart, which is not too far, but definitely a challenge. But honestly, what you start with in this challenge is actually pretty good. Because, like, most of the time, the random tear effects are good. You know, they give you, like, fire tears or nail tears or just, like, more damaging tears or whatever. The randomness does add a layer of, you know, unpredictability to it, of course, which is part of the difficulty. But yeah, this is a fun challenge, and you do not get item rooms. In a lot of the challenges in Isaac, you don't get item rooms because typically what you start with is already pretty good on some level. The Emperor card again, which lets us go directly to a boss for a floor, which we do not want to use on the early floors because the early floors are basically like guaranteed, you know, victories. We only have 1 coin, but there's a key on sale for 3, which would be good. Do we have a bomb? We do, because I think we started as Isaac, and Isaac starts with a bomb. A bomb for a bomb is always good, because you have a chance of getting a crawl space, which will give you free items. So we're going to use a bomb for a bomb, and then we're going to bomb the middle here and grab that half of a soul heart. And I'll explain why that's good later. Okay, let's fight the boss, which is going to be Dingle. This is one of the more challenging bosses just because he's got a lot of health. He does the little charge. Okay, yeah, we didn't want that last tier effect. That was like the whiz effect, where basically we fire in like diagonally instead of where we're looking, which makes it extremely hard. Okay, so we want to get all the DPS with little Rainbow Baby and then hope for some like good tier effect. Oh my god, and since he's a... wait, why did we take a... Oh, we only had half a soul heart. Okay. Yeah, what we have right now, Death's Touch, the sights, is really good, but we have some, because of the rainbow worm in the bottom left, it's like making the tier patterns go crazy. Okay, Cat of Nine Tails is good. This used to be just speed, I think, but now it's damage, which is fantastic. Yeah, damage and speed, right? Okay, so that's not too shabby. Why is there a key in the top right? Probably something we couldn't have gotten to. I'm looking at the map in the top right. Yeah, there's a key in the very... They didn't used to give you any of this info, by the way. Like, all the hearts and all the coins and all that sort of stuff. Okay, let's hop down. Whee! All right, that was an easy first floor. So, yeah, none of this is new content, unfortunately. I'm just kind of hard stuck because I can't access the hard content, the new content on the Switch version because it's not out yet. And then I reset my file like a dingus. I should have really just kept the file what it was, but... I'm like a perfectionist, and I like, whenever I'm like doing something new, like playing a new DLC, I like resetting and starting from the beginning, because this Switch file has kind of been on and off for me in terms of just like time that I've devoted to it. This file, whereas the Switch file, like I've actually just like gone through and basically, not in one sitting, but you know, like back to back a million times over, unlocked everything in this game. Okay, so yeah, you can see the power of all the random effects. They're pretty good. They're not bad, which makes this challenge pretty doable. But famous last words. Okay, so yeah, we got a soul heart there, which is fan-freaking-tastic. If after you clear the first floor, you really want to get, like, buffers for your red hearts. So you can see at the top left, we have 3 red hearts, and now we have a soul heart. So that soul heart is buffering the... red hearts, meaning if we take damage, it'll take damage from the soul heart, not from the red hearts. Because again, if you take red heart damage, you will lose out on your chance for a devil deal. Look in the bottom left, and you should see the devil icon has a 100% chance. That goes down to, I think, like 36 if we take red heart damage. So basically, this boss here, Monstro, could hit me twice, and I still would have a 100% chance. But if he hit me a 3rd time, then our devil deal would go down to a 36. Consolation prize again. Man, we're getting some bad boss drops. Okay, so what's that? I wonder if I could wait for the stats to change on the left and then grab this, but I'm just going to grab it now. +1 to lowest stat, which is going to be tiers up, so we can fire more, which is good. And I think, yeah, it did change based on the stats changing because of all the rainbow effects, which is interesting. Monster manual spawns random familiars. Not worth a heart, I think. I mean, we don't have a use item. It could be good. And then that thing above me is like a fear shot. Basically, if we hit something, it will, like, fear and run away from us, which is really powerful in the right circumstances, but I don't think either is worth exchanging one of my heart containers for, so I'm going to say no thank you. Okay, so that was the first 2 floors. Those are the easiest. Isaac gets progressively harder and harder and harder, of course. So now we have the caves, and there's different variants. Like, when Isaac first came out, it was just, you know, like the basement and then the caves and then the dark room or whatever the heck it was. Not the dark room because that's a super late floor, but the catacombs or whatever the heck the base one's called. But then since Isaac has like released so many new updates and stuff and content, there's so many different variants. Now instead of just the caves, we're in the flooded caves. Basically just means it's a harder version of the caves. Okay, so we have a pill in the bottom right, a random pill. Let's use it.
Hematemesis.
Yeah, hematemesis, like, I still to this day don't know exactly how that works. But basically, if you're at like 1 red heart, it will spawn a bunch of other red hearts, which is good because then you can fully heal. But if you're at like more than 1 red heart, it will like reduce you to 1 red heart. How did I get hit there? Oh my gosh, double. Yeah, I am so off my skill level compared to where I was when I like finished the Switch stuff, and it's been sad, man, because I promise, I mean, famous last words, it sounds like an excuse, I know. I used to be good at this game. I used to be so good. Oh my god, I used to be good. All right, we can get to that chest. What we would have to do is put a bomb here to make a little bridge below us, and then put a bomb here to make a bridge, which I guess is worth it because we don't need the keys for item rooms because there are no item rooms in this challenge. So what do we have here? And then golden chests can actually give you items, and if they don't, they usually give you a bunch of good stuff anyway, so that was all right. Okay, so yeah, we're basically just trying to find the boss ASAP. I would open that up if I had keys, but I have none. In the top left, as you can see, no keys, unfortunately. So yeah, so far the random effects seem to be just fine. I think overall, but like, see right here, that's the rainbow worm trinket in the bottom left, making it do that crazy, like, loop. All right, we got our boss. What is it? The boss is Peep. Peep is one of the more challenging bosses, I think, mainly just because at this point of the game, not challenging in the grand scope of things, but at this point in the game, just mainly because he has a lot of HP, and he's spotting spiders, but they're... Oh, my God. Okay. He's spotting spiders, but they're on my side for some reason? Why would they be on my side? Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're on... No! I don't want to take red heart damage. I need to kill him now. Good. Oof. Okay, so unfortunately, we didn't take red heart damage, so our chances of a devil and angel room did not decrease, but we just didn't land on it, unfortunately. This gives you an HP up and then also regenerates your red hearts. So that's good. When you have a lot of red hearts, that's good, because that means if we go down to nothing, you know, we can literally sit here for 20 years and regenerate our missing HP. It takes forever, though. It's not really what you want to do. I can go and clear other rooms for a chance at a key, but ultimately we don't have enough money to use the key for the shop, and we also don't need a key since there are no item rooms. I could check out the curse room. Wait, if we go back out, does our devil room chance... Oh, so we could... Wow, so this is a way that I could be more efficient, and I didn't even realize it. Is basically like... Since we didn't take red heart damage on this floor, we don't have to worry about that anymore. But then once the devil room or angel room spawns or doesn't spawn, you then can go into the curse room, which damages you going in and going out, which is why I didn't want to do this before, since we only have red hearts and they're not buffered by soul hearts or black hearts. But now we can go in here and check out what's in here. Red chests basically are either good or bad. That was bad, and that is very good. Yeah, you want to see 2 soul hearts. That's extremely good. Okay, so now our 4 red heart containers are buffered by 1.5 soul hearts. Basically, soul hearts and black hearts, once they're gone for good. But when you play Isaac a lot, you get used to really wanting to see those, because to get red hearts, you need to have a heart container. See, I can't pick this up, but if this were a soul heart or a black heart, I could pick it up. Okay, down we go. Whee! What do we got next? Flooded Caves 2, Curse of the Maze. So there are curses in this game as well, which basically make the game harder. Curse of the Maze, I think, is the one that, like, moves you randomly. It's really annoying if it's the one I'm thinking of. It'll, like, basically just when you enter a room, it'll move you to a different room. But there are far worse curses. Easily my least favorite. Ooh, so did you see it? Bomb that to make a thing, and then this is a tinted rock on the left here, because it's got a little X on it, so that's gonna get us something. Aha! Usually it's soul hearts, but you can also get an item from it as well. You definitely want to always blow up tinted rocks if you catch them. And the more you play Isaac, obviously the more you get good at noticing them. Although they have changed what they look like recently, so I've been pretty bad with that. We could go into that curse room, but I'm going to say no thank you. These guys explode in a 4-way tier burst, so you want to kind of know that that's coming. And plan accordingly. That's a battery, which charges up your top left use item, but we do not have a use item at the moment, so that's useless. I think we're playing as Isaac in this challenge. And normally, as Isaac, you start with the D6, which is one of the better use items in the game. Basically, re-rolls items. If you get, like, a bad item, you get another chance at a good item, basically, as long as you can keep using it. But we don't have that now. All right, so Curse of the Maze actually worked for me because it put me close to the boss fight. So, yeah, let's go right to it. We've got Gertie. All right, let's get rid of the stuff in the corner first. Okay, so basically, this guy just spawns a whole bunch of stuff. He's a very easy boss, but the only annoying thing is that he'll spawn things behind him, and then you can't really see where they are. Like this fly right here, I can't get it killed because his hitbox is blocking it. So incredibly annoying. You see the Pride Day stuff just going nuts. Our tears are kind of... No! Oh my god, I saw that coming. Taking a hit from Gertie after like 4,000 Isaac runs is the saddest thing. Oh, I'm taking 2 hits from Gertie. Jeez Louise. Okay, so we took 2 hits, but again, we had soul hearts, not red heart damage, which means the angel room has finally appeared. Our luck has sprung forward. PJ's gives you, I think, just 4 soul hearts, although I think they changed this. I think it gives you a stats too. Does it do something bad now? You feel cozy. Didn't see any stat changes on the left there. That is because the Pride Day stuff is just changing our stats constantly. So yeah, we got a ton of soul hearts there. Did we get 5? Is it 5 instead of 4? Anyways, Angel Room is really, really, really good. Like a Devil Room, but you don't have to exchange hearts for the items. So what do we have? We have Miter, and we have Lil Delirium, or I get the Delirium items mixed up because there's like Lil Delirium and then there's like Delirium or something. They sound similar. This thing does something with soul hearts. I think every time you have a heart appear, it has a chance to be a soul heart or something. Very boring. This Lil Delirium, Delirious Friend, what does this guy do? Okay, so basically he just changes constant, because Delirium is a boss and he's all about kind of randomness and changing into different things. So this guy basically just is a familiar that follows you but constantly changes into other familiars. So that's what he does. And then there's another one that like bounces around the room, but that's not this one. Okay, pretty good. Let's keep going down into the 3rd set of floors. So it's a set, as you can see, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then a final 2. And if we beat those final 2, we will have the challenge defeated. Curse of Darkness, which means everything is darker. That's probably the easiest curse, just because it just depends on your brightness level. Oh no, everything's dark. Oh boy. Man, we keep getting this whiz effect where we have like this diagonal tier thing going on, and it really sucks. The purple tiers are great though. Those are homing tiers. Really, really, really good effect. So yeah, basically, again, if you don't know what's going on because of all the randomness, the trinket in the bottom left, that little rainbow worm, basically changes our tier pattern. So that's why we keep getting the really bad one where it's like the really long, like Nike swoosh pattern, which you don't want to see because that's incredibly hard to hit things with. But, you know, it'll also, like, make them go, like, you know, like, bit, 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 bit. It just keeps constantly changing our tier pattern. What the heck? Oh, little Delirium turned into Robo Baby, so he's shooting tears. Yeah, and then the items that this run started us with was, again, the $3 bill, which constantly changes. What the heck was that? Must have been some random effect. The $3 bill, which constantly changes our tier effects. So that could be like anything from fire tears, homing shots, you know, poison tears, whatever. It just cycles through that constantly, which overall, again, is pretty good. Like, $3 bill is typically a good item, in my experience at least. Okay, that's going to be a double up on a thing. Oh, question mark card, double active. So that doubles the use of your active item in the top left, but we do not have one, so I'm going to keep that there. We still have our Emperor card, which is amazing. Basically, if we save that oh my god, we keep getting that one really wide sweeping tier pattern that kind of just makes it so that you're not going to hit anything in a room. Although this tier pattern right here is perfectly fine. Okay. Oh, yeah, now we have shielded tiers, which will, like, block other projectiles as they go to their destination. Okay, these guys charge us, so you gotta watch out a little bit. Okay, the little brown poops will not, brown poops as opposed to any other color poop, will not, yeah, see, we keep getting this long, sweeping pattern. I hate that pattern. Stop giving me that. All right, so we're going to bomb these 2 fires and hope for a soul heart. Come on. Yeah, thank you. So, yeah, if we save that Emperor card, which you guys can't see because my webcam is blocking it, we will be able to, if we can save it to the final floor of the run, we can basically skip the entire floor, go right to the boss, which you want to do in a challenge run because, again, there's no item rooms. Although where that final boss is going to be, there wouldn't be item rooms anyways, since it's in the womb, and the womb does not. Oh my god, stop giving me that pattern over and over. Now that I mention it, it's like over and over and over. And then finally, again, the last item this run starts you with is Rainbow Baby, which is just a familiar. Familiars follow you and deal damage. Again with the whiz! I can't work with that, man. Come on. There's so many tier effects. You're giving me the stinky ones. I shouldn't have mentioned it. Okay, this is Monstro 2, by the way. A harder version of Monstro, who we've already killed in this episode. But he's not really all that difficult. All you have to do is wait for him to, when, like, he constantly switches. Sometimes when he lands, he will spawn the red flies. Other times when he lands, he will spawn tear bursts. So you basically just have to know that's coming. And then if you're on the side of him like that, he will do that. It's like the lasers in this game are very tricky to avoid because they're instantaneous. They're like a hit scan. But you can basically manipulate this guy to constantly stay on the side of him and constantly have him do that laser so he doesn't keep jumping and landing. Squeezy is fantastic. 2 soul hearts and also your tears go up. Yeah, so you fire more tears. Okay, that was overall a pretty good floor. Squeezy's one of my favorite boss items in the game. The Depths 2. Okay, what do we have here? This room really sucks because if you don't have enough speed, you're going to get hit by these blue things. I'm going to say no to that. We're going to go left and hope that the boss is this way. So these skulls can either spawn a host enemy, which is one of my least favorite enemies, a black soul heart, or a tarot card. And the blue flame can spawn a soul heart. So we're going to hope to get lucky, and we have the apps. Man, it loves that tier pattern where you just can't hit anything because it just goes off screen immediately. Open up. So yeah, these things, if you're firing at them, they don't open up, and you got to wait. Open up. Ah, you have to wait so long. Okay, thanks. I didn't even have to kill that. Why did I kill that? Okay, these guys will, like, shoot at you, and then when they blow up, I'm pretty sure they do a tear burst, so you gotta watch out for that, too. We chose the wrong way, so I'm gonna be lazy and bomb that door, and then go back this way, because that's a dead end. We need to find the boss. So let's go north. I really don't want it to be to the right. Ugh. I really don't want the boss to be to the right because we're probably going to take a hit from those blue spikes regardless of how well we're playing. So if it's up here, that would be great. These little brains just move around and then leave behind red creep. The stuff on the ground is called creep. And then that will hurt you if you step on it. Also, there was a tinted rock there. Good job if you spotted it. 2 little, what are these guys called? There's like a name for these guys. There's a bunch of different variants. This guy wants bombs. This guy wants keys, but no thank you. If it was the normal, I think they're called beggars. If it was the normal beggar, I would have given him my money and hope that he spawns an item, because if you give him enough money, he will give you an item. Usually it's a health up. Nothing major, but it's nice. Okay, pill. Let's use it. Pill. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately with pills, you have to like know what they are. It's good to like test them in a room where you're safe, because if it's like paralysis, you can't move, and then something can hit you. So I have to test that power pill. That would have been great to use, but whatever. Anyways. Okay, we have Mom. This is the 3rd to last boss we have to take down. This is the first like real boss in the game. Kind of what Isaac is all based on. Like Isaac's mom. The backstory of this game, if you don't know, is like Isaac's mom kind of gets like, I think basically has mental illness and thinks that she hears messages from God who tells her to kill her son Isaac. So the whole game is basically like an allegory of Isaac, like, withdrawing into his room in fear from his mother who is trying to literally kill him. Pretty dark. Again, if you don't know Edmund McMillan, he makes some dark stuff, and I'm very sloppy at this boss fight currently. They did make it harder recently, because it's like now the hands will come out. The hand, like, is bigger. I swear. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but I'm like 99.9% sure that when the hands come out of the doors, they actually, like, extend. It used to be like, unless you were right at the door, you weren't going to get hit. So basically, it's just these 4 doors, and you have to, be careful and get them destroyed. as Mom stomps us over and over. Man, it loves giving me that one tier pattern at the worst possible times. Whew. There we go. Okay. So this is a tears up, yeah, which is always good because that more tears, more damage. We got an angel room. Now we want to, okay, so also the boss rush spawned on the left there. And once the time on the top there reaches 20 minutes, it's going to go away. So we're going to go check out the angel room now. We only have one choice here, the Trinity Shield, which I think just basically blocks tears in the direction that you're like, you're looking, which is, you know, sigh. And then this will give us maximum health now, which is great. And then let's go check out the boss rush. There's no real reason to do this unless we found like an unbelievably overpowered item. It gives you a choice of usually 4, but this time it's only 2, and those are both terrible items, so no thank you. So yeah, if you get here, you beat this boss within 20 minutes, that door spawns. So yeah, we're making good time. All right, here's the penultimate floor. And again, we have that the Emperor card. So if we can get through Utero 1, get to Utero 2, use that Emperor card ASAP, we can just skip the entire floor, which is good because in the womb, you don't get anything. The womb is just basically, give me the boss ASAP. Unless you have so much power, you just want to like full clear all the rooms just for the pickups and stuff. So yeah, we are looking pretty good. This is an easier challenge because again, the random tier effects usually are good. It's rare that like you can get tier effects that like blow you up, and then you know that's bad if you're not like an Ipecac shot, which I don't even know if you can get because we haven't seen that come out yet. Where basically you shoot like a big bomb. But yeah, you know, you could obviously get screwed over by a random effect or something, but as you can see here, that's not really happening. All right, let's use a bomb here, then use a key there, then use a key there. What do we have? A bomb and 2 coins. So that was definitely not worth it, but you don't know until you give it a shot. Okay, we got, so this beggar's the guy I was talking about. You don't want to blow him up, so you want to put a bomb like right about there, which gives you access, and then we're going to sit here and give him all of our money. He'll give you like little pickups, but if you give him enough, usually it's about like, oh wow, that was a really lucky one. Okay. Linger being crying makes me toot. I think all that is like if we get damaged, we fart, which like poisons enemies. All the bean items in this game aren't really that great. There's like one I think that's all right, but I don't typically like to see the bean items. That's usually a bad thing. Okay, so yeah, usually it's good to try and search the extremities of the floor. So we're gonna go up here. If you're looking at the map in the top right, we want to try to get like, we don't want to be wrapping around through the middle and stuff. We want to get like, get to the edges of the maps. That's usually where the boss will spawn. And we're trying to find that boss ASAP. Unfortunately, we got bad luck because this looked like where it definitely could be. Okay, so I got hit there, but I did not fart. So I don't know what that linger bean does. I tend to forget what the very like kind of subtle items do if they don't have like a big effect, or if it's not something that I'm like, yes, that, oh my god, give me that. I typically usually forget what they do, and that's exactly the case with the linger bean. I don't remember what that, oh my god. Okay, if these guys touch you, that's bad because they deal a full heart of damage, although we're in the womb, and once you get to the womb, every floor after that, everything deals a full heart of damage to you anyways, so I don't think those guys' damage gets doubled up. Okay, now we're gonna do a cool little trick here. So what we can do is put a bomb and then shove the bomb, and then that will push that out of there. We got the chariot card. Interesting. So yeah, we're going to use that. The chariot card! Oh my god, I almost fell for that. The chariot card will give you temporary invincibility. So we're going to leave that other card there, the Emperor card, and we're going to use this chariot card in the boss room. That thing gives you more pills, which we do not want. No, thank you. There's our boss room. Okay, see, it's at the... If we take a look at like the larger map here in a second. No? So see, it's like at the extremity. You see what I mean? Like of like one of the directions basically. All right, so let's go in here. We've got the Fallen. We're going to pop the Chariot card, which gives us invincibility. We're going to run into this guy, which deals contact damage because you're like a little unicorn basically. And now we're just going to load up. He splits into 2, and it's giving me that really awful tier pattern again. Man, it seems to always do that at the worst possible time. Funny how that works, huh? Okay, and that was easy. But yeah, Satanic Bible, reusable evil, but at what cost? I forget how this thing works, but we're gonna go ahead and use it anyways. It gives you a black heart in the top left, and I think that's all it does. And it does have like some bad effect, I think, but I don't think it's gonna matter to us. So we're gonna go back and grab the Emperor card now. And we are literally at the end of the run. Crazy, right? We're gonna jump in here, and Yen wants to say hi. No, you gotta say hi. You thought you just were going to get pet, but no, you got to say hi now. There's Yen. She's a big gal. You've always been a big gal. as usual, hates being held. We're going to pop our Emperor card now and go right to the final boss. And then I just have to not get hit like 9, 10, 11 times, which, boy, if I lose this, that is sad indeed. Okay, so I want to take out the what the heck just bombed me? I just got hit by a bomb and I don't even know what from. Okay, can I get some damage? We have random tiers. Can I get like anything that does something, please? That'd be great. Oh, okay. Wow. We could actually lose this if I take much more. All right. So we're just going to stick to a wall and avoid the tiers. Basically a bullet hell boss. Isaac's version of a bullet hell boss. There's much worse bullet hell bosses later, but yeah. We also have that Trinity shield, which should be blocking stuff. I don't think there's a way that we're going to lose, but this has been a sloppy fight. And then you want to dodge that last final tier burst, and then when you get the little trophy, that means you have done the challenge. Sometimes the challenges take you much further, because this is basically the second real boss. There are much more after this, but for this specific challenge, you just had to get to here. So, yoink! That is a GG! That's why, and then you unlock a thing. For beating a challenge, Isaac is all about, like, unlocking new items constantly. So now that we beat Pride Day, we have the D8, and the D8 can show up as an item in future runs. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. One really good run with great potential, but unfortunately we turned into the Lost and got hit, which just instantly ends your run. But then also a challenge victory. So yeah, there's the Binding of Isaac. If you want to see more, please let me know in the comment section below. I love this game, and it's very fun for a YouTube format because, yeah, roguelikes just are, because you get in, you get out. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!